There you go. The Houston Texans beat the LA Chargers in game one on this Saturday, December 27th, 2025. We got one more game tonight in the Packers and the Ravens, but a huge win for the Texans as with this win, the Houston Texans clinch a playoff spot, clinch the last wild card spot in the AFC. And in fact, this makes the Chargers slip all the way down to the worst wild card spot and would if the playoffs ended today, would play the New England Patriots, which is very interesting. And also, I thought, why not say this? Congratulations to the AFC West champions in the Denver Broncos, because the Denver Broncos, with this loss from the Chargers, win their division. Still are, of course, fighting for that number one spot and the number one seed, with a couple teams still fighting for that. But congratulations to the Denver Broncos, who a lot of people, not me. I love Bo Nix. I love this team. A lot of people are disrespecting this team, but hey, they won their division, and they're going to have at least home field advantage for the first couple of games as we get into the playoffs in a couple of weeks. But about this Texans team. CJ Stroud, yeah, sure, he threw two interceptions, but two touchdowns, 244. He threw for 244 yards. The completion percentage wasn't the best, but overall, I really like how CJ Stroud played today. Jaquavian Marks had a great game, 71 yards and 19 carries. Did not score a touchdown, but had that 19-yard run, which was huge in that game. Nico Collins was held from a touchdown, but still had 3 catches for 57 yards. Jaden Higgins had 2 catches for 88 yards. That long was that 75-yard touchdown, I believe. And then on their defensive side of things, that's where you got to respect this team. The Houston Texans are going to be a scary team once we hit to the playoffs because of this defense. Daniil Hunter, Alshire, Stingley, Willie Anderson, and company. This defense is really good. They stopped that whole Chargers run game. Really stopped Herbert from settling in. Sure, he threw for 236 yards, but threw an interception, was sacked 5 times. He was also the leader in rushing yards for the LA Chargers, which showed you Marion Hampton, Harris, Pedersen, none of them could get going because, this Houston Texans defense is legit. Quentin Johnson did have 98 receiving yards on 5 catches, did not get into the end zone. He had that 60-yard catch. But overall, a really strong performance from the Houston Texans. They, help the Broncos clinch that division. And they also clinched their own spot into the playoffs, eliminating the Indianapolis Colts. We still got a couple more interesting games coming up in week 17. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.